Hello and welcome to another episode of Discount Pokemon Decks. This is the second deck in what are some of your strongest decks? And here's another deck that I think is pretty strong. I definitely have over a 50% winning percentage. Again, not always playing against tier 1 decks, not always playing in tournaments or whatever, but this deck is pretty good. It's pretty strong. It's pretty frustrating. And again, I like things that disrupt what your opponent can do, much like the Weezing deck. That was my last video, so if you're looking for a super strong deck, I highly recommend that. I think people should really expand more, right? You go to I see these tournament results and 20% of the people are playing this tier 1 deck, and then another 20% there's 5 decks in the whole place. Come on, man, we can. And then there's the one deck that they make that counters and controls all the other ones, which I think is my least favorite deck to play, because that just seems wrong. You're just building a deck to counter 5. Build another deck that counters all of them, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I love this deck, and I'm sure I'm not the first one to come up with the Chesnaught V deck. It's so much fun to play. Basically, if your active Chesnaught V is damaged by an attack, put 3 damage counters on your attacking Pokemon. So if you have 4 of these sitting out there, every time they attack you, they get 120 points of damage, right? So if you have if you're playing a deck against, one price Pokemon, and you're probably going to be knocking them out. But 120 plus 130, if you're attacking, well, now you're doing 250 points of damage per turn, and it's going to be tough for your opponent. If they can't knock you out in one turn, should they even bother to attack? And you'll see opponents making mistakes against this deck. They'll attack when they shouldn't, right? Maybe they should wait a turn. Maybe I don't have all the energy, right? It takes 3 energy to get this thing going. So quite often, I don't even have all the energy on it to attack. But it's enough to let it sit there, and even if I have 3 of them out, I'm doing 90 points of damage if they're attacking. So it's kind of fun. Really, the touchdown, heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. So I'm kind of leaning into these two things, right? That when they attack, I'm doing a damage back, and that I can heal this Pokemon as well. So it's going to take you a little bit longer to attack. All right. So obviously, I need to get the Pokemon out, so I'm just using Quick Ball, not using VIP. Got a Heavy Ball here in case 1 is prized. If 2 are prized, okay, you're dealing 90. I need to get them back in my hand, so 2 Ordinary Rods will help. I'd like to switch them around, right? So if you attack one Pokemon and you haven't knocked him out, well, now I'm going to switch for another one. And now you got to do that much damage again if you can't generate one-hit knockout. Just 4 Quick Balls, just to try to get everything out and quick. I do have 4 Seal Stone, again, so I can look through my deck to find a card. Kind of to help out with the draw. Radiant Greninja, and the reason why I have Radiant Greninja is because I have 14 energy. That's a lot of energy. Ninja will help just go through that. And I have all that energy because I am using Gardenia's Vigor. Draw 2 cards. If you drew any this way, and you can attach 2 energy cards to your bench Pokemon. So okay, so I'm not charging up the active one, but then I'm going to use a switch and use the bench one, and then I'm going to attack. And also to make it harder for you to knock me out, I'm going to throw a Cape of Toughness on him. Right, so I'm getting 50. So now you got to get 280 points of damage on a Chesnaught, and unless you're playing Fire, that's the one weakness, obviously, right? If I'm playing a Fire deck, I'm in real trouble. Which has happened, that Charizard deck, yeah, it's not so great. Although I think the battles go down to the wire because, again, I'm doing damage back, right, without attacking. So even though they're knocking me out, I'm doing good damage. So we have a lot of energy. That's what we're kind of using Radiant Greninja to draw. I don't need to draw a whole lot of cards because I just need to get a couple Quick Balls, a Heavy Ball, get some Chesnaughts out. And then I'm kind of just, sitting there, and a lot of times I don't even need to attack. So you see, sometimes I don't even have enough energy to attack. When my Pokemon do get attacked, I'm going to try to heal. So 30 that have energy attached. And, of course, that goes with the touchdown, heal 30, and Gardenia's Vigor, which is putting energy. So I'm getting energy on everyone. I'm healing them. I'm making it hard for you to attack. I'm switching them around. I'm putting a Cape of Toughness. I'm using Ninja plus... It's a nice synergy. Training Court, I'm sure everybody knows about this, plus lots of energy. Help you draw and get the energy back in your hand. Trekking Shoes, just to go through my deck, slim down my deck, same with Pokégear. I do have a Sania, again, trying to get basic Pokemon or basic energy in your hand, right? So now I'm using both. If it's early on in the game, I don't like having Sania, in your deck and you have a bunch, and then you're getting it late in the game. You're like, why is this in my deck? It's just slowing everything down. But you get it early, great. I get it early. I get, 3 Chesnaught's out in theory, right? 1 active, 2 there. Or if I get it late, hey, I can get the 2 basic energy in my hand, so I can put 1 down and then hopefully get Gardenia's Vigor and recycle that in. One other thing I love this card, Hisuian Basculegion. Okay. Anyway, so when I have 10 or something energies in my thing, my Chesnaught's have taken a beating, there's a bunch of energy. Hey, I'm going to start recycling back in and do a bunch of damage. And again, synergy with Gardenia, right? So if I have a bunch of energy back in my deck and I'm drawing it, great. I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm probably going to draw some energy. I'm going to attach them on, speeding that up. And I love this guy. This is not the one from the same. You can see they're from different sets. But this one, search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon. Sometimes if I get this in my hand, I will put this as active and leave the Chesnaught's on the bench. Excuse me, and use this to grab my Chesnaught's 1 or 2 turns. I've got all my Chesnaught's out, and then I'm ready to attack. And it'll give me a little time to get some energy on one of them, and then start mowing them down. So it's a fun deck. It's a tough deck, and I don't think it's got lots of cool synergies, right? You think like, okay, this is a basic deck. You're just using this ability. No, there's lots of synergies everywhere, all over this deck. So let's check it out. Alright, took my opponent 30 seconds to figure out who's going first, so I'm a little worried this game might run on. It's fine, it's fine. Fine if I don't have a Pokemon in the first try. I will get one eventually. Let's see. Yep, okay, and there you go. And this is perfect. I should have looked to see what my opponent's deck was, but I was too busy talking. Yeah, that's my deck, thank you. But there you go, so here I'm talking about. We have the Basculin. And I'm going to put him, and I'm going to be able to attack first. I'm going to get 2 Pokemon and the Quick Ball. The question is, what do I get rid of? Do I get rid of the... Well, let's play the Vigor first, and then see if I get something else I don't need. Thinking the switch should go. Oh, Clefairy. This will be fun. Because every time they attack, they're going to knock one of their Pokemon out. So I just have to get the 2 for 1. Now I kind of want to keep the switch. I could get rid of the energy. That's an easy one. But let's... Well... If I keep the... I gotta play Vigor first, and then use the energy to attach to one of my Pokemon. Cape of Toughness. This is fun. I think I'm gonna get an auto quit. And as I said before, my opponent's playing very slow. This is like chef's kiss, man. Perfect. Oh, but I don't have a Pokemon on my bench if I play Vigor. So I'm hoping to get like another energy or something I can Quick Ball out. And then use Vigor to, I have to get, see it stinks because, well, I can use Basculin to, okay, sorry, I'm like all over the place here. I can use the Basculin to get out the Greninja, which then I can use to draw more cards. So I'm going to Quick Ball something into a Chesnaught, play Vigor, hopefully get another energy down. But if I get another energy, doesn't... Well, okay, let's see what happens. I'm like talking over. And my opponent's going to be able to attack very quickly here. So this guy isn't going to last very long. But hopefully I get enough stuff out. I mean, really, I only need 2 out, if I think about it, to knock out the Clefairies. So something else to consider. Okay, we're going to do this. Alright, we're going to get 1 Chesnaught on our bench. Come on. This computer gets a little slow when I'm recording. We're going to play Vigor. Okay, yeah. 1, 2. And I think the switch might have to go. I mean, unless I don't play the Quick Ball, he's going to get knocked out. Really, I don't need to play the Quick Ball, come to think of it. Because I can use him to get 2 more or even the Chesnaught and the... Oof, this is tough. I should have maybe left an energy. Maybe I didn't play this right. I want to keep the switch. Alright, we're going to keep the switch. We're going to get the Ninja and a Chesnaught and hope this all works out. Because I'm low on draw here. So I need the Ninja if I get an energy to toss it down. Although I would like to knock out my Pokemon. This is really tough. This is really tough. The only thing I can hope for is my opponent doesn't attack this turn. But he's going to knock himself out when he hits the Chesnaught, so... The question is, which one do I put first? Well, let's see how much damage he's doing. Manaphy doesn't matter to me. Oh, because of the Ninja, I guess. Yeah, but I'm not actually attacking with him. Mew. So obviously, he's going to be some scoop up. I haven't played Cynthia in a long time. Yeah, he's looking for that scoop up or switch or balloon, which if he doesn't get would be great. That's interesting. Yeah, alright. Alright. If I get an energy, okay. Nothing to attach. Okay. I've got a Pokégear and I've got trekking shoes. Shoes go first. I'd like to knock out. No, I don't need that at all. I need an energy. There we go. Okay. So the question is, do I switch an attack or do I use the energy? And we'll answer that with Pokégear. There we go. So we're going to keep a Marnie. And we're going to attack here. Let's get the ball rolling. We'll put him there inactive. We're going to attack, and now my opponent's going to have to... Now I should be up a little bit. So I'm not going on. I'm up one attack here. Hopefully he doesn't knock out my Chesnaught. And then I'll be up... But he'll get himself knocked out if he attacks. So I'll be up 2, and then I can knock out the third. And there's going to be some diminishing returns here. Oh, but he's going to get a lot of energy on. 280 means 14 energy. 14 minus if he gets a choice belt. That's like 2 more. He needs 12 energy. He's got 8. So I should be safe for now. And he's going to knock out this guy, which means he's losing 3. I think this is... If he doesn't knock me out... It's close though, 9. If I calculated that right. I might have calculated it wrong, but... I am going to knock him out. And I'll have enough energy in here that in theory I could put the Basculin as my active, knock out another Clefairy, so I'll be up 3. And that will be a 1 Pokemon there. Oh! He's going for the bench Chesnaught? No, the Ninja! Ah, so he doesn't get his Pokemon knocked out this turn, because it would have been 2, right? That's smart, that's smart. See, I almost want to do nothing. I put this on him. I guess I could put another Chesnaught down. I'll do that. I'll get rid of the Pokégear. I mean, I could put another one of these down. I guess I should play Marnie here. No point in not. Okay, this is good. Training Court's good. I'll get an energy back. I can use Clara. Oh, Clara's another one. I could use... See, you can get 2 Pokemon from your discard pile. Or energy, or both. Which, again, lots of synergy here. See, I don't know if I want to put the Training Court down because my opponent's going to use it. Do I need it that much? I don't. I don't. There's only one in there. So let me not do that. Let's attack and take 3 energy off the board. So here you go. Now I'm starting to ski downhill a little bit. There goes 3 energy. So he's back down to having not enough. And he's going to attack my Chesnaught. He's going to knock himself out. And that's going to cost him energy. And I'm still going to, unless he gets enough to knock me out in 1 turn, I'm going to knock out his Pokemon. So, see what my opponent does here. I mean, I always want to get the Pokemon with the most energy on it over here. So that's what this boss's order's for. I don't see, I mean, I could play Clara next turn. If he, let's just say he knocks out a Chesnaught. I could play Clara and get 2 cards back. I can use Training Court to put that there. Let's put the one with no energy up. Or we put the Basculin. No, let's make him attack. Let's invite him. Go ahead. The funny thing is, if he doesn't knock me out in 1 shot, I'll still be knocking out 2 with the Chesnaught. It's still worth it. And I'll be getting energy on these folks here. Looking to build up all the energy, but I just don't think he has enough. 8. 160, 180. Yeah. So there you go. That's where you can see like the fun. There's a few decks that are like this. Okay, 200, is that enough? Then this guy gets knocked out. Even if he knocks me out, he's got to put someone up. I can boss order this other Clefairy. This is the Ninja. Yep. I can boss order this other Clefairy. We're taking lots of energy off the board. So, you can do the Ninja again. And I'm just going through his deck, looking for that choice thing for sure. Which again, I'm fine with because I'm going to really hurt my opponent. Interesting. He's waiting to get that 1 knockout. Oh, I can't boss order. This is really interesting. Well, he does 30 damage. He's going to knock out the Mew. Oh, he's using Mysterious Tail. That's what it is. My opponent's really looking for a solution here. He's trying to get that 1-hit knockout to make this worth it. I almost don't play. I think I just play Gardenia's Vigor. Maybe I'll play the Training Court there, put an energy in my hand, play Vigor, power this guy up, and just sit with the Chesnaught. I mean, maybe I'll draw something that will draw one of the switches, and then again I could start knocking out. Whatever. If I get a switch, I'll boss order this guy here. I'll take 4 energy off. Oh. No, he's going to come attack. Alright. And he doesn't knock him out. Bye-bye. Except his own Pokemon. 4 energy off the board. If I get a switch here, it's pretty much over, I think. No switch. Okay. So, let's play the Training Court. Yeah, this is over. Maybe I'll regret the Training Court, but let's see. Play Gardenia? Yeah, let's play Gardenia. Oh, look at that. 1, 2. Now we've got 2 Pokemon. Come on, done. Fully powered. Alright, let's see if these trekking shoes will give us what we need. Yeah, you know what? Why not? I'll take that. Again, I'm going to make it harder for my opponent to win. But attack me next turn. I'll have a switch eventually. And now you only have 5 energy on the board. And you still have to knock out this Chesnaught, and any other is going to knock out any of your cards here. So I'll be at 2, and I think I can survive some more assaults. And even if he knocks out one of those, I can use the... Although I don't really want him on the board, because then it's one less attack he needs to do. So let's see. I really just don't see a path forward for my opponent to win. He'll knock out this Chesnaught, but any other one, he's going to need 2 attacks, it looks like. I can Clara them back into my hand with the energy. Yeah, I don't see an easy win. I've got Boss's Order. I have Marnie if I need to draw. I can get I can get not only one Chesnaught, but I can even get the Greninja back with the Training Court and start pulling cards again. Except I don't have an energy in here, do I? No. And I've only lost 1 switch. I believe I had 3 in this deck. This is tough. I don't see any way he's going to get 250. So I want to be able to attack. I just don't see it. Excuse me, 280. That's 20 minus that is 260. That's 13 energy. He's got 5. So he needs to get 8 energy on his Pokemon in 1 turn. If he does, you know, hats off. Hats off if you can do that in 1 turn. But I just don't see it. Look, he doesn't even have... He wasted the spot, I think, on the Manaphy. But he's still not getting the Clefairies up, right? You normally want a bunch of Clefairies here. So... Like, I think it's possible for this deck, the Clefairy deck, to win. There you go. Yeah, so, you know, I think that showed basically how this deck works. It's you're punishing your opponent for attacking, which they need to do. And there's a lot of synergy in it, the switches. We didn't even see the touchdown healing here. As you're attacking, you're healing it, and then you can use some of the other healing. But we saw the difficulty you put your opponent in. That's the decks I kind of like are the ones that, you know, everyone plays kind of blinders on almost, like you're just putting stuff down and looking to attack and do your thing. And I like decks where you can kind of counter what your opponent does and make them think a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed this. Definitely try this deck out. Like and subscribe. Leave some comments. What do you think? Let me know what you're playing. And thanks a lot.